Hi everybody, this is Alessandra from Find Your Way Coaching, and thanks for watching this video. I just had an inspiration about assertiveness techniques for you that I would like to share. I think that in principle, uh, we should not fear of talking to anybody. I know this is easier said than done, but the principle is the following. How can we have fear if what we want to say is clearly authentic and with the best intentions? I give you an example. During one of my last workshops, we were having this conversation. How do I tell somebody that I don't like him or her at work, or that he or she is doing something that doesn't work for me? What if I upset this person? What if this person takes it really, really personally? We cannot avoid that the person takes our comments personally. What we have control and access to is ourselves. So, if my intention is good about not liking a certain thing, so I just don't go like, I don't like Italians and that's it. So I'm not going to talk to this colleague or person because he or she's Italian. So, I have this prejudice. I just don't go. This is not assertiveness. This is, plain, I would not even say aggressiveness. It is just being extremely judgmental and blunt. Yeah, that's not what we want. Think deeply about the reasons why you don't like a certain person's behavior. Usually it's the behavior that we do not like, not the person per se. Of course, we have chemistry or more or less with different types of people. I'm not saying that we should like everyone, we should be open with everybody. But I think that if you're working with somebody and you do not particularly like the behavior, or this person is a true friend of yours, fear will not help. It will hinder us from having a great relationship. So let's tackle the topic. I don't like Italians, for example. It's just any nationality, I'm Italian myself, so just as an example. Think of the reason. Number one, think of the reason why you don't like this person's behavior. We were talking about, Italians sometimes are perceived as very passionate, very fast in their thinking. Too many movements when they, even when they do videos like me, yeah. Sometimes, they like more physical contact, touching you when they talk to you. Some people do not like that, and that's okay. Yes. There are so many things that we might not like. We might as well say it. Instead of saying, look, I don't want to work with you, or I have difficulties working with you because I don't like you, you could say, I perceive you're touching me when we're talking as disrespectful because in my culture or in my personal likes, I'm just not used to that. Would you mind, helping me out and not do this and that, for example? Yeah, this could be an assertive way of saying that. Another example from my own experience, these tips that I give you are also the result of 1.5 years, doing assertiveness techniques on workshops with clients, and being more and more aware of what assertiveness is. And I want to give this message to you. I want to be out there and share it, if it's not a perfect video, but at least it reaches you. Another example would be during an interview, I want to say, okay, I think it's useless to do this task. Okay, who would say that? I think this task is useless and I really don't like to do that. Yeah, nobody likes that, especially during interview or first meetings, new jobs, new situations. How can we actually say that? So break down the sentence. What is in this task that you do not like? Number two, don't you like the entire task or parts of it? Does it remind you or something? Did you have a bad experience? Number three, what are the compromises that I could do towards this task for the biggest cause? If the biggest cause is that you want to get this job or want to be in this particular situation and could compromise on the task, you could say, there are some parts of this task that are not exactly my favorite. However, I'm willing to compromise on this and this and this part. If really it's a no-go, you better say it immediately so people know who they deal with. And the same for you. So I really, really want to encourage you to stay assertive. Try to articulate your fear in a way that is more, broken down into pieces and that you actually explore it for what it really is. You might see that many things, as I was saying in my previous video, are assumptions, and then you will also see that it diminishes, the anxiety and improves your relationships. It really works. I encourage you, stay assertive. If you want to put a like and share, I would be really extremely happy, and I hope this helps you. And reach out to me for any questions. Happy Monday, stay assertive.